Alrighty, here we go. Off on an adventure. It's as much of an adventure as I want to have right now. Adjusting everything in my vehicle from having it cleaned. So I just had a little bit ago anyway, he's been gone for a minute. My truck detailed, mobile detailing coming to the house. Love it. Super hell of a nice guy. Glad Sarah found him. He came from Fountain Inn, so that's a little bit of a haul to my house. So we made sure that we were going to get both vehicles done. She left hers at my house last night, and then came. Her father dropped her off, pick up hers. I haven't talked to her yet about what she thinks, but I'm telling you, I'm looking at mine and I'm quite pleased. Sarah's probably a little more particular than I am, but I know her big hang-up is the glass, and so I told him if he wanted a return customer, he would make sure that the glass was perfect. He said, I try to make sure everything's perfect. Great answer. Anyway, so yeah, so far so good. Now, I'm on my way to the orthodontic. I think it's actually podorthic. It's the guy, I don't think he's a doctor, but he makes the orthotics for shoes, customized based on the recommendation of the orthopedic surgeon. And I don't know if I told you or not. I probably did, and I'm repeating myself, but so be it. I'm quite pleased with the shoes that I'm wearing currently. They are called, the brand is Altra, A-L-T-R-A, and the model is Luxe, L-U-X-E. These have been the absolute most comfortable shoes, allowing me to do my morning walks in relative discomfort, or relative lack of discomfort. My feet are always going to be bothersome. These shoes make them make the discomfort much more manageable. Let's put it that way, I guess. Anyway, yeah, because I'm walking 2.8 miles Monday through Friday every day, and then I'm walking a little farther on Saturday, and then a little farther more on Sunday. So I'm getting in pretty good mileage, and that kind of 6 months ago would have said no fucking way am I ever going to be able to comfortable walk that far that often. But these shoes have made all the difference in the world. So when this guy told me that I'm wearing the wrong shoes and he wanted me to change, I red flags immediately. I'm sorry. Why would I change shoes that allow me to do things that no other shoes have allowed me to do? Why would I do that? So, and of course he had a recommendation, a specific model and a specific brand from a specific store, which, another red flag. I didn't have any Cokes in the fridge. I'm drinking one of my nighttime sodas. My nighttime soda being diet root beer, because root beer is caffeine free. Not the caffeine bothers me to go to bed, it just bothers my heart. So, yeah. So I'm finding the wet spot. That's I'm gonna have to really struggle to not touch that while it's still wet. This is right where I rest my arm. That's probably why it's dirty. Oh my God, the dude, his name was Jason Turner. Turner's Touch Cleaning, and Turner's Touch Cleaning is his wife that does interiors. His is Turner's Touch that does detailing and pressure washing. Both of them are on social media. So he showed me this, I don't know what you call it. I don't know. That equipment other than a pressure washer is foreign to me. But he had this device that basically circulated water through a vacuum type thing where it would get the dirt and suck it back out and all that good stuff. So I saw him load it with clean water. He had a big tank on the bed of his truck. He loaded this device up with clean, fresh water, some sort of solvent, I'm sure, soap of some sort. And then he started working on the inside of the truck. And I was still in the garage at this point, and he says, yeah, let me show you something. And so he pulled the little vacuum device over to the side. He said, this is all from your truck. And he poured it out, and it was black as a coal mine at midnight. I was like, oh my God. Couldn't believe it. Because I thought, I would have said, I keep my truck relatively clean. But that's a whole different level of clean. Literally. So anyway, I did get a good walk in. I got my core stuff done. Some kettlebell swings. Finally, I've been putting them off forever. But that was all I got. I still need to do my cardio, and I'll do that later. Dinner is ready to go on the smoker. It's a little experimental. We're going to see how it goes, and keep our fingers crossed. I made a meatloaf to go on the Traeger, and I made a cheesy potato and onion casserole to go on the Traeger. I put the meatloaf in a old school Pyrex. The onion, potato, cheese concoction and butter is in a cast iron skillet. I realized that my 9x9, my 13x9, my 11x8, or whatever the other one is, Pyrex dishes are not old school Pyrex. Look at your Pyrex. If you have an old one that is tried and true, I bet that the Pyrex is spelled with all caps. And if you have a new school Pyrex that has restrictions on the bottom of how and what to cook, when and where, I bet the Pyrex is in all lowercase. Did not know that. Something along the lines of Pyrex, part of Pyrex was sold off to another company, but they kept the name under the condition that they changed the font, I guess you would say. So, not going to put my less trustworthy Pyrex on the smoker. Could have put it in an aluminum pan just to make sure if it did break, it didn't go everywhere, but then I still would not be comfortable eating something that had been cooked in broken glass. So in order to spare the food waste, I decided to just go ahead and scrap it. Scrap my plans to put it in the Pyrex. So there's that. I guess I need to get some more cast iron options. I have 2 skillets, a 9 and a 12. Maybe the 12 was way too big to do potatoes in because I really wasn't planning on cooking that many potatoes. And lately Sarah's done potatoes of all kinds in the air fryer, which is much more convenient than the oven. But this will give us a break from messing with the air fryer, and will maybe provide a little smoke flavor to the casserole. I generally don't do much in the way of potatoes, but today's supposed to be leg day, so we'll see. Maybe if I can get back on track workout wise today, I'll be a little more comfortable enjoying some potatoes with dinner this evening. Other than that, it's been an uneventful morning. So I got up a little earlier to make sure I had my walk done before the Mr. Turner showed up to work on the vehicles. 8:30 was the time that he was supposed to be there. So it's about I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes after 8, and I'm walking, I'm listening to my book, and my phone rings. And it caught me so off guard I didn't even know how to answer my phone. Left my headphones in, which made it hard for us to hear each other, resulting in him hanging up. And so while I was walking, I unplugged my headphones, called him back, and let him know that he let me know that he was there, and I let him know that I wasn't. But I was about 10 minutes away. So I actually was able to finish my distance, even though I didn't do my normal walk, because I thought it would have been awkward for me to walk past my house and then back while he's sitting there waiting on me. So I did get my 2.8 mile walk in. And right off the bat, I knew this guy was going to be an enjoyable fella. I, of course, didn't know anything about his work until I saw it, which, yeah, looks good. He was sitting on the bed of his truck facing the house, not the street, and I walked down into the driveway and said, well, you're not done yet? To which he quick as could be, he said, well, I wanted to be, but the owner isn't home. Good answer, bro. Good answer. But yeah, super nice guy, super good job. It's the best I can tell. We'll see what Sarah says. Yeah, damn, it does look good. He really got it pretty cleaned up. So except for that, yeah, it's not coming off anyway. So he did mention the scratches on my driver's side window, which I've gone back and forth about. Do I need to get that replaced? Is it going to lead to a crack or whatever? Told him the story, and he said, you know, he was amazed, and showed him the scratch on the hood, and he was even more amazed that how in the world did we not wreck? So anyway, okay, I'm rambling on now, and I'm overdoing it. So I'll shut up. I'll stop talking now. And maybe or maybe not talk to you later. See ya.